everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. Well, today it is actually Monday, May 20th, 2024. It is around 1:30 and I'm trying to get this video done before I got to go pick up my little guy. I did not come yesterday and I'll explain why. We're going to have a weigh-in today. We're going to talk about ketones. We're going to talk about my vlogs and I'm not sure if I'm going to change it up and why. And then just give you a brief thing that happened new this week when it comes to my separation and my mentality and where I'm at. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right to this. Before I get on, I'm going to talk about really quickly because I'm not sure in real time if you've seen any of my vlogs or what you've seen in the vlogs. Real time, I haven't edited all of them, but whatever, I know they're up now. But my time, real time, I haven't done all of them. So I'm not sure if on Saturday when I talked about going out, I was going to go with my friend. And if I didn't, I would come back. I did spend some time with her and great time. And I did go out to eat and I did do a little indulging. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't a lot though, you guys, but we're going to talk about my body. We really are, because I'm really learning more and more about my own body. But I did a little bit of fries, a little. But I did. You know, we go to Red Robin and you know how they have, you can keep getting fries and fries and fries. And so maybe I had more than a little, but I just kept just one more. And at a point you're going, okay, it just don't, enjoy yourself. And that's what I did. But anyway, that is as far as the carbs that I had, but I did, I did. Okay, and I just I'm not sure in terms of the vlogs exactly if I even said that or not. So that's why I kind of want to say it here, okay? All right, let's go ahead and talk really quickly about where should we start? Let's go ahead and talk about where I'm at in terms of something that sort of came out this week when it comes to my separation and my emotions and my feelings. Now, last Monday, I'll put a link to that vlog here. Last Monday, I sort of came on and I was telling you guys that I had set some boundaries with my husband about subjects I do not want to talk about things in terms of when we're together, because we have children and we are going to be communicating a lot. And there is another aspect that I will bring up. Let me write it down so that I do not forget. There's another aspect that keeps us talking, and I'll talk about that. But, there are things that I just do not want to engage in, no holding hands and things like that. We're separated, we are separated, and before, and the reason why I say this, to be honest with you, because before, even within the separation, like I said, I always sort of saw them as a reprieve. It was a reprieve. So when we would be together, we would talk, we would bring up subjects and things. It's, you know what I mean? And no, this is something that I'm not going back to. And I've said that in many videos. There is no going back for me. And I don't mean in the marriage. I mean what I had as a marriage. There's none. Okay? There's none. I understand so much more. I've come in such a short amount of time so far of understanding so much that the more I go, the more less that marriage is gone. I'm just trying to heal. And now that he's going to therapy, hoping for him, it's his therapy, but hoping for more understanding of himself and then healing for himself. And then we're going to see. And I always say that because that's really where we're at. But one of the things that I said in that video was that I was putting these boundaries, and I was afraid for where I'm at mentally, where I'm at though, that I wasn't going to be able to uphold them, me, not him, me, uphold my own boundaries because yes, I've come so far and I understand so far, but I still, my emotions and feelings towards them, the love and all this stuff is still very much there. And I have like I said in one of my vlogs where I said that my therapist says we can have all this intellect and understanding, but feelings do get in the way. And sometimes feelings override our intellect. And I like that she told me that because I'm understanding so much, But on Monday, before I go to counseling on Wednesday, so I hadn't quite been with her on Monday, it was about emotions and my feelings were getting the better of me. And I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to uphold that. I'm not that far off. But then on Wednesday, she told me that, and then I was able to sort of better understand what happens? One thing that I will say to you really, really quickly where I found myself, because my husband has done some things in terms of, and again, remember, my husband's not, he never, there's no abuse, there's no infidelity, there's no substances, there's none of that, okay? But nevertheless, in our marriage, there have been situations that really have hurt to the point where it's more than hurt. They're more than hurt feelings. It's not even that. It goes beyond that. And I haven't healed from any of that. And so there's a part of me that when I do talk to him and I'm understanding all this stuff, that where my feelings and emotions come in, and I'm like, I don't want to extend so much grace to you because I really want answers, you know? So when we're together, I feel that sort of, that's what I'm feeling, that friction. And when I mean together, I mean him here or me on the phone with him. I'm sitting here knowing all these things that we're working on and that we're moving forward. At least I am, right? I can't dictate what will happen with him, but for me, but yet at the same time, as I'm being cordial and nice, I find myself going, okay, I don't want to be so nice. I want some answers, but he can't give me any. The reality is he can't give me any right now. He can't. He's trying to understand himself, that sort of brokenness about himself. That was the core issue, what he brought into the marriage, and it's been the core issue of our marriage. But yeah, I do find myself in that predicament where I'm like, okay, I don't want to speak to you at all. I don't tell him that. I'm saying to me, I don't. That's what I want. I don't want to speak to you. I want to go get healthy. I don't want to demand anything from you. I just want to do this. But having him in the present, having him on the phone, speaking to him, and I am being cordial. I am extending him grace. That's how I see it, you guys. It's because I don't demand anything. We talk about the things we need to talk about, things that are off limit, have not been talked about. And, but there's that person in me that's so hurt, that's going, no. I still have to keep it pushing in some way and extend this to you. That's what I think of myself. Okay, no. No. But the truth of the matter is this. I am a Christian, okay? First and foremost, God is who I talk to, who I counsel with, who I pray to, okay? It is him that I get my guidance from. That's who I am, fundamentally, And I don't want to be nasty. I don't want to be any of those things. I'm not saying that I haven't been in my marriage, especially early on, you guys, when I did not know what was going on. Especially early on, I was not nice. And I don't like not being that. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that, yeah, there is a part of me that it's going, wait a minute. Again, I'm the one stepping up to the plate. Like I said, he's got beautiful qualities. He does. And that's why I'm able to be the way I am with him, obviously, because if he were any other person, oh, bye, see ya. You know what I mean? But he's not that. He's got wonderful qualities, and I do love him. It's just sometimes I want answers. And that's what I need to go to therapy and talk about. I've been praying. And patience, right? We have to be patient. We have to let the process happen. But I think also not beating myself down for feeling that is also important. I think that's normal. I think that's really, really normal. And I'm starting to understand and give myself some grace. Give myself some, it's okay. It's okay to feel a little resentment. It's okay. Because what I've been through some things. I have been through some things. I don't want to diminish what I feel. And I don't want to say to myself, that's wrong of you for feeling that. I don't. I'm tired of doing that to myself. I feel what I feel. And there are moments that I feel that way. And I know I'm going to get through them. I think it's normal. I think it's normal to feel that. because I do want that validation from him. Will he be able to give that? I don't know. That's why I'm healing independent of him. That's what I mean by that. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, let's move on from that. Let's go ahead and talk about the weigh-in. Oh no, real quickly, one of the issues that we are going to talk about and the reasons why we need to talk, my husband and I, so much. Well, yes, we have children, but we also have finances. Okay, I do not work outside the home. I understand we're on one income. He makes good money, no doubt about that. But he's carrying the whole weight, and he always has. And my eBay, I do bring in some money. I do. And sometimes it can pay for groceries. My little YouTube here pulls in a little bit of money. And now, especially now that my channel is growing, it is. And that's the truth, that's the truth. But it's not a constant. It's not. And so there is a financial aspect that we have to figure out. And so there may be some changes, and I'll bring those to you. But yeah, we do talk, and financially there is that aspect. So that's something that we are going to be, I'll bring up as we go along, okay, depending on the situation and what happens. Let's go ahead and talk about the weigh-in and all that good stuff, you guys. I did really, really good. There was a weigh-in that I did in the middle of the week because last week I came in at 180. Remember? Was it last week? Yeah, last week. My days are off. But I came in at 180. I jumped it back into the 180s. And I had said that I wanted to weigh in during the week and see if my inflammation went down. And I did show you, I'll put it right here, what it was on Thursday. I came in at 176.4. From Friday, Saturday, I had some little indulgence on Saturday. Did not do tremendous, well, did I move? No, I didn't do too much moving. Did a lot of editing, a lot of sitting down. So let's just go ahead and talk about what I weighed in today at Monday, because I'll tell you what happened Sunday, but let me put the weigh in here. So 177.2. So I'm back down to what, like 3 weeks ago I was, I think now. But yeah, I feel it. I feel less inflamed. I really, really do. I really started to feel the inflammation go down during the week. But that brings me to my body and ketones. Okay. I've been negative in ketones. I do think for me, I really do think that when I was hitting it really, really hard with ketones and my body was pulling that fat, and that's when I started really, really kind of going down pretty consistently. I really believe that it has a lot to do with my ketones. I feel like my ketones, I burn ketones if I move all day, pretty much. If I have some purposeful movement throughout my day. I still could be wrong on that. I just kind of seen a pattern when it comes to that. Also, for me, and there was a comment by one of you guys here, and I remember my mother too as well, but there was a comment somebody who said, if I get off track just a little bit, it takes about a week for my body to just get back into that normalcy, if you will. And I remember my mom telling me this. I would make dinner or whatever, right? And my mom goes, no, I can't have that. And I'm like, Mom, just have a little bit. No, mija, you don't know. I can't have that. If I have that, mija, I won't lose any weight. And I'd be like, Mom, come on, just, I get it. And I don't know. It depends on the woman, obviously. It depends on, I think, a lot of things, right? Hormonally, where we're at and things like that. Our stress levels and things like that. And I just really believe that, or feel that any little thing, certain foods causes inflammation on me. I'm thinking cheese is one of those. Maybe not all cheeses, but some cheeses, and if I don't move, excuse me, it just doesn't help me. I'm just really getting to know my body. It takes a long time or not a long time, but it can take my body some time to bounce back. So, and I'm accepting that. I'm learning my body. I'm not fighting against my body. I'm going to work with my body, and I'm going to work with it. That's what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm not mad at the scale. I don't regret being with my friend and having some fries. I just don't. And I think that causes less stress anyway. So this is where I'm at, just learning my body. And I'm 177 and I feel really, really good. My clothes fit me better anyway, you know. That's a better marker for you. You know, this ring has become an absolute marker for me. If this ring is circling and almost ready to fly off, that's where my body is saying, okay, we are good. But if this is not doing this, and bra maybe fitting a little tighter or whatever, I'm feeling a little sluggish during the day. It could be because I don't sleep well. It could be because emotionally there was a lot. It could be I ate a little too much cheese. It could be because I had things that just send my body out of, that baseline for me, which it can real easily. And I understand that now. So I'm good. 177.2. I am good. I am so good. Okay. So as far as my vlogs and things like that, you guys, I'm not sure how I want to do it. I definitely want to do my vlogs. I really enjoy bringing you guys more into my day-to-day. I like that, but I'm finding myself sitting there editing and it's taking most of my days because I don't want the vlogs to be so behind, you know. I watch people who vlog on their health and weight, and they're about 2 weeks behind. I can tell, right? And I get it because you always want to have something going up. And so you sort of set yourself a little bit behind to be able to just have something for you every week. You know, that's the way I see them, and I get it. But I really am, I have my store, my eBay store, and I really enjoy it. And I really want to get in there. And I find myself, if I have a lot of editing, I will do the editing because this is more time sensitive. And then another week goes by where I don't touch my eBay store. And so what I'm finding in my life right now where I'm at is I really am into a lot of things. And I like that my mind is in it. I'm not just pushing. I'm not just keeping it pushing. So I'm really trying to figure out, okay, maybe I need to go vlog every other week like I was, so that I have time to edit. I have time to do my store. You know, my store does give me a little bit of an income, okay? And it does help. It really, really does. I'm grateful that I'm still selling things, but when I'm in there and I'm putting up new things, I got returning customers. The other thing too, I'm really trying to learn how to just be more effective and efficient in my vlogs so that my editing is not so crazy. And I can bring you guys vlogs every week. I would love to. I really, really would. So that's the only thing I wanted to talk to you guys about the vlogs. And because I am a little bit behind. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Sunday, the reason why I didn't weigh in on Sunday was because I forgot. And when I remembered, I had already done a bunch of stuff and drank a bunch of Zivia, well, truth be told. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to weigh myself. I'm not. You know, I like to weigh first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? Before my blood thickens, you know. I like to do it in the morning. And so I got up on Sunday. I did a grocery haul. I don't think you've seen that, but I did that. I did some cooking. And I spent a lot of time in my kitchen yesterday. I was cooking. I did a keto peanut butter mousse. Maybe you've seen that. I'm not sure, you guys, but if you haven't, you'll see it. If you have, it's probably been linked. If I would have made the video yesterday and it puts me really, really behind. And then to try to get in the kitchen, no. So yesterday I just kind of went in there pretty early and I got a lot done. I even cleaned out my refrigerator yesterday. I got a lot done. So that's why I didn't come yesterday. All right, my friends, that is it. I'm going to end it here because I know it's long. I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, I will continue my vlogs and let's see. I'm going to really try to work on movement this week. I'm going to really try to reduce the cheese this week. Okay. And I'm going to try to do a couple of videos that I've been wanting to do for you guys for sure. Get that in there for you. So I don't know how much I will vlog, but you'll get some other type of video for sure. All right, my friends, that is it. Take care. I will see you all soon.